Being selfish saved my life. I spent far too long being everything for everyone and nothing for myself. I gave of myself so much and left myself nothing in return. I was showing up for people that wasn't showing up for themselves. And I was giving out my energy freely. And the funny thing is, I used to not like selfish people. Selfish people used to get on my nerve, guys, because I couldn't understand why I was so giving and so loving and they only cared about themselves. But the more I grew up, I come to realize that I was looking at it wrong. And selfish people should be looked at closely. Let me tell you what I mean about that. Selfish people should be looked at closely, because the more I look into it, being selfish is a deep form of self-love. I'll say that again. The more I look into it, being selfish is a deep form of self-love. And why is that? Because selfish people protect themselves. Selfish people make sure they have everything they need. They're self-sufficient. They're self-reliant. They know that nobody's coming to do it for them. And they wouldn't like anybody to do it anyway. I'll give you a story, right? There was this guy I knew, and one time he needed something, and he was saying that there's nothing that motivates somebody more than somebody that doesn't like to ask for something. And what he meant by that was that because he doesn't like to ask for nothing, because he doesn't like to need help from anybody, because he's self-reliant himself, that will motivate him enough to go and get the very same thing that he needs. Now, let's think about that when it comes to purpose. Let's think about that when it comes to drive. Let's think about that when it comes to life. We give so much of our energy and attention to other people that we get distracted. We give so much of our energy to other people that we easily distracted. We give so much access to other people without boundaries. And sometimes we wonder why we don't get nowhere. And the reason why we don't get nowhere is because we give too freely. It's time to be selfish, guys. It's time to put you first. It's time to think about it, where you want to be and how you're going to get there. Now, if you're not where you want to be now, the reason for that may be because you're too readily accessible. You're too easy to be around. You're too giving. We like to give so much of ourselves. And the problem with giving is, psychologically, from the receiver's point of view, the first time we give, they're grateful and they'll be happy to get it again. The second time we give, they're also grateful, but a little less. However, they expect it again. And the third time we give them, they now become entitled to receive a fourth time. We're giving to people and now making them entitled over what we're giving to them freely. Being selfish changed my life, guys. Being selfish changed my life. When I finally started putting myself first, things started changing no end immediately. Selfish people choose their self first. Being selfish is a deep form of self-love. I choose myself first. I have to fill up my own cup first, and then I can give freely to others with what's left over, what runs over, the remainings, the remnants. I can't pour from an empty cup, and I refuse to. Neither should you. I'll say that again. I will no longer pour from an empty cup. I used to pour from an empty cup, and it got me nowhere. Now I'm selfish, openly and happily, that I refuse to pour from an empty cup. And you shouldn't either. You should fill your cup first always. I always say it, even to parents, right? I work closely with young children and parents. And I always tell parents that some parents say we have to put the kids first because, they love them, per se. And I say no. Fill up your own cup first. If you try and pour into them with an empty cup, you're doing them a disservice. I put myself before my children. I put myself before my partner. It's the Most High first, me second, and that's me being selfish. And since I've done that, I've been able to get further in life. Since I've done that, I've set clear boundaries. Since I've done that, I've had more time to myself. Why? Because people know that my time is just not accessible like that. I don't mind telling people no. I'll happily tell people no, not to go to an event, not to go to a place. Some of you, we just want to be people pleasers. And we want to go everywhere. And we want to follow the crowd. And then we wonder why we don't get nowhere. Why? Because you haven't dedicated no time to the grind, bro. You ain't dedicated no time to the grind. The most valuable currency is time. Let that one hit. The most valuable currency we have is time. And we're giving out our time to everyone. Every message, every notification, every bleep of our phone. That's distraction. I'm very selfish with my time these days. And the more time I have for myself, the more I'm able to do. It's your life. Live it your way. Being selfish isn't being disloyal. Being selfish is being loyal to yourself. You are the most important person in your life. And that's how I want you to start seeing it. That you are the most important person in your life. You have to make sure that you're okay first before you can look after anybody else, including kids, including wife and partners. And I would hope that my partner also does that as well. And I encourage that, to take care of herself first. Otherwise, how's she going to take care of me? How's she going to take care of anybody else? Try it, guys. Be selfish. Put yourself first. The benefits are beautiful. You have more time on your hands. You have more purpose. You have more time for your purpose. You have more time to get to know yourself. There's so much noise in the world. Everywhere you turn. This is happening there, that's happening there. This one wants your attention there, that party's going on there. And before you know it, we're running around, we're here, we're here, we're here. We don't even know where we're going. But when you slow down, when you take your time, when you're selfish with your own time, things become clearer. You start hearing more. You start thinking clearer. And you start having a better mental clarity. And that's what we're about. Healing and growth. Purpose and drive. Moving forward with motion. Come on. Moving forward with motion. Yeah, if you want to move forward with motion, let me see you write motion in the comments. And I'll keep showing up. I told you I'll keep showing up. And it's okay. People can, opinions can respectfully differ from yours. That's fine. I believe, in my opinion, through my life experience, that I was one way before. I was really freely giving and I was taken advantage of. I was freely loving. That love wasn't reciprocated. And for me, in my life, through my experience, I believe that being selfish, putting yourself first, is key to your development. It's fundamental. It makes sense, But think about it for yourself. Ponder it yourself. Think over it yourself, Let me know in the comments. If you agree or disagree, you may disagree. Let's speak about it. Let's talk about it. I'm not saying that anything I say is law and it has to be. No, I want you to think for yourself. But while you're thinking for yourself, I want you to be healing. While you're thinking for yourself, I want you to be growing. While you're thinking to yourself, I want you to be moving with purpose. Not everybody wants that for you. I want that for you. Hear me now. Not everybody wants that for you. I want that for you. I believe that when you're selfish, things get better for you. You start loving yourself so much that you're able to step away from the crowd. You put yourself first. You put your journey first. You put your purpose first. How many times have you been there for people and needed them, and then when it's the other way around, they're not there for you? How many more times do you want to go through that? Me personally, I don't want to go through that. In life, no doubt, I'll probably have to go through it again. However, I limit the times that I will have to go through that. Why? Because I limit the access that people have to me. Why? Because I know when people have too much access, the price goes down. I love that saying. Too much of something makes the price go down. Too much access makes the price go down. Too freely giving makes your value go down. Because now people start expecting, and the moment you can't give them what they expect, then resentment starts. But you're smart, man. You can figure it out. I know you can. That's why I'm talking to you. That's why I'm talking with you. Apologies. But yes, I'm a selfish person. I take pride in being selfish. I take pride in putting myself first. I'm purposeful. I do what I say and I mean what I do. I'm passionate. I'm strong-minded. On my mission. Huh? Look at me. Look around. There's basically nobody here. But there's been times in my life when I've been with 5, 6, 7 people just doing nothing. So I'm gonna leave that one with you guys. Be selfish. I encourage it. Fill up your own cups first. With what's left over, you give to other people. When that's running out of the glass, when that's spilling over, you give that to other people. What spills? If I poured into a glass now, what's left over, the remnants, right? You give to others. It says that in the Bible. The remnants, the remains, the extras. That's what I give to people. I give people the extras, the leftovers. And you may think it sounds wicked, or you may think it may sound cruel, but it's not. Why? Because the opposite of that is giving so lovingly, so freely of yourself that you get taken advantage of. And now I'm selfish with my time. People respect me more. Now I'm selfish with my time. I get more done. Now I'm selfish with my time. I am more purposeful. That's what I want for you. I want you to be more purposeful. Hear me now. I want you to be more purposeful on your journey, on your healing, with your growth, with your spirituality. All praises to the Most High for this glorious day. It's beautiful. So be selfish, guys. Put yourself first. Thank you for being with me in this video. I love you. I'll keep showing up for you. The videos will get better. And we don't know where we'll be in a year from now. We don't. I tell you what, why don't we start moving with purpose, moving with motion, moving with positivity, and let's see how it goes. So many other distractions out there. Why don't we build a community where we hold each other accountable? We love on each other, we're nice to each other. But I said that in the last video anyway. So drop a comment, let me know what you'd like the next video to be about. And if you have any questions, just ask me. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And thank you. Hear me now. Because who don't hear must feel, and who does hear will heal.